Today we're going to be talking about girls being raised by single mothers versus single fathers. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that notifications button, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Before I get started, I just want to tell everyone, YouTube is the only form of social media that I have. I do not have an Instagram, I do not have a Facebook, a Snapchat, none of that. So if you see any accounts that are made, it's not me. I don't have none of that. All I have is YouTube. If I'm not on YouTube, then I'm not on social media. All right? Today we're going to be talking about the difference between a girl being raised by a single mother and a single father. In today's world, we're seeing the increase of single mothers and single fathers. But there's always damage control that's being done to the children behind the scenes. One is being raised a certain way and one is being raised another way. And today we're going to discuss those ways. All right? We're going to start off with the single mothers. The problems that women are going to face when they're raised by single mothers is just, there's going to always be drama between the mom and the daughter. See, women have a natural instinct to conquer. So in a lot of cases, the mom starts off as lovey-dovey, but then as the daughter gets older, she turns into a threat. With a man not being around, one thing that single mothers do wrong when it comes to children, they expect their children to automatically know everything the first time that a parent tells them. And this is a problem that women face whenever they're single mothers with their daughters. They're expecting their daughters to grow up faster, to mature faster, not realizing, yes, women do mature faster than guys, but when it's a single mom and a single daughters, there's a lot of things and a lot of questions that the daughter's gonna ask. But a mom is only gonna be able to relate to her emotionally. So like a lot of moms would start off telling their daughters things that they just wanna hear. But a daughter needs to seek the truth. This is the difference when a man is raising a daughter by himself, then the daughter is always getting the truth. She's always getting the harsh reality, because a man is protecting her heart and her soul from what a man that can manipulate her can do. That's the difference. The mom will continue to teach a child to be delusional, but the father would teach a daughter to face reality. He would teach her more about guys and what guys are going to say to her, how guys are going to act towards her, and why she has to be stronger. A lot of women that are raised around their fathers, they grow to be stronger women. A lot of women that are raised around their mothers grow up more insecure. They grow up with less confidence. These are the type of women that are gonna party more. They're gonna drink more. They're gonna smoke more. You see more women that live with their mom that smoke, drink, and party all the time than you see girls that actually live with their fathers. Women that actually live with their fathers have a tendency to remain more humble as a woman, more emotional like a woman, but still be tough as her dad. I've noticed that more women that are raised around single fathers or with their fathers grow up more grounded. The women that grow up with just their mom are typically less educated and more emotional. The chances of a girl having children at a young age being raised by a single mom is very high, because women seek a family to separate themselves from their mom. So women will actually lash out against their mom when they get older and run out and get pregnant and have a family just to feel like she has the one up on her mom. But it takes a man to actually help mold a woman before she's able to go out and have a child. So when a woman is raised by her father, she's less likely to run out and just have a child. As soon as she turns 18 and starts leaving the house, she's more likely to go to college or get a job for a certain period of time. Single motherhood repeating a cycle is less likely when a girl is raised by her father, but single motherhood being repeated is almost inevitable whenever a single mother is raising her daughter. So when you have a woman living with her dad, she's going to grow up more consciously, but she's still going to have the sensitivity of a woman, and she's not going to be quick to grow up. But when she's raised by her mom is constantly force feeding her to grow up because her mom don't have the emotional or the patience to sit back and teach her. See, single mothers are always busy, and the kids are basically going to be raised on their own. The television's going to do more work whenever it comes to a single mother. She's going to always be busy. But when it comes to a single father, men have a tendency to pick better jobs to make more money. That way they can be at home with their children. Single mothers are more likely to work 2 jobs to try to make money to compensate for the child and their lifestyle. So you have to realize a single mom is going to be busy because there's still things in life that she wants herself. She still wants nice things, but then she still has to take care of her children. But when it comes to a man can work 1 job and make the sacrifice of buying things for himself just to buy it for his children. So the mom stays busy at times where she can actually be giving more time to her child, but she's forced to work 2 jobs because she's always in debt. But when it comes to a man and he's raising his kids by himself, or he's raising his daughter, he balances his budget better. He balances his money better. He handles the household better when it comes to raising a daughter. Now, when it comes to children and women, studies have shown grandparents actually raise the best kids. They raise more successful kids. They raise more grounded kids. So out of the single mothers and the single fathers, grandmothers have a better success rate when it comes to mental stability of the child and actually success ratios. When it comes to a man and a woman raising a female, there is a big difference because one's going to be taught delusion and she's going to be taught competitiveness. Majority of a mom and daughter relationship is going to spend a lot of time arguing and fighting over and over again. There's going to be more arguing and fighting than anything else, especially if the mom is single and the daughter is single as they get of age. The more single that a woman is as her daughter gets older, the more threatened by it she's going to be. A lot of single mothers actually grow to hate their daughters because their daughters start being everything that they're not. Their daughter starts to look better. Their daughter starts to get more attention. Their daughter really become a big threat to single mothers whenever she does not have a boyfriend. Now, if she has a boyfriend, she's less jealous because she has the upper hand over her. But what the daughter does, the daughter tries to grow up faster than the mom. So if the mom has a boyfriend, then the daughter is aiming to get pregnant and get married. See, she'll have the one up on her mom if she gets married. So you see a lot of daughters that come from single mothers that rush and get married because she's actually competing with her mom for emotional success. It's like, all right, you have a boyfriend, mom? Cool. I'm going to go out and get married. If you got a mom and a daughter, both of them are single and they're best friends, stay away from that. Stay away from that. I'm telling you, that's not a good combo when you got both mom and daughters that are best friends. Trust me, both of them are succubus. They're teaching each other how to be conniving. The mom has taught her how to stay single. She does not know how to have a boyfriend. That's how come she doesn't have one. It's because she has evil traits of an older woman. So she's really catered to her mom. When there's mom and daughter's best friend, it's not a good combo. The daughter's always being controlled by the mom to keep her from actually being in a relationship because she's not in a relationship. But the moment she gets in a relationship, then she'll teach her daughter how to be in a relationship. When women are raised with their fathers, they're raised with morals. They're raised on how to be tough because the father is constantly preparing her for guys. Mom is preparing her to survive. Dad is teaching her how to survive, but he teaching her a strength that she's gonna need in life to survive. Not really conniving things. It's gonna be more emotional strengthening when it comes from a father's side. So you have a lot more women that when they live with their fathers and they become daddy girls, they become more successful. So you're gonna see a higher success rate, less kids with women that are actually raised by their fathers. But what trumps them all is grandparents. Grandparents ratio seems to come back better than single mothers and single fathers when it comes to a balanced child that grow to be successful and actually live a good life. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you got the message. Hasta la vista.